Aloha, everyone. Welcome to the Aloha Friday with the Sandwich Islands Social Network. And we are delighted that you are with us for our Aloha Friday show, where we have interesting conversations with island people, island hearts. We say, how's it? We're at a special time at this evening on Friday, and it's kind of nice. I've already had my dinner, and I might take a nap, but it's going to be okay. Welcome aboard. The Aloha Friday with the Sandwich Islands Social Network is a nonprofit organization serving Hawaiians and Hawaiians at heart away from their island home. Tax-deductible donations are gratefully accepted. Right down below, we've got information how you can be a sustaining member of the Sandwich Islands Social Network Ohana. You can go to patreon.com/Sandwich Islands 808 and get all the information about how you can become a sustaining member. We would love it if you would, and we appreciate all those that have made these broadcasts possible on the Sandwich Islands Social Network. We are so pleased to have a very, very talented young man with us this evening on the Aloha Friday show. We've been listening to his music. It's so nahi-nahi, so mellow. It's very, very, very beautiful. And he has enjoyed, along with his mom, traveling all over the world. And we're going to talk about that in just a little bit. So right now, let's welcome to the Aloha Friday show the 2021 Na Hoku Hanohano Award for Instrumental Composition of the Year. None other than Ke'au's finest, Kris Fuchigami. What's up, Kris?
Hey, how's it going, Kamako?
It's doing really, really good. Thank you so much for being here. And also, we want to say aloha to your mom in the back. Hi, Mom. There's Keiko. And Keiko's, okay. Just full disclosure, because I want to make sure that everybody understands this. Really, Keiko is here to make sure that Kris behaves himself, okay? Because he is known. Right, Keiko. Thank you so much, Mom. Okay, and back in the day, if I was anyway going sideways, my mom would fly the slipper. She was very accurate with the slipper from across the room. So, Keiko, if you have your slippers handy, okay, at any time, if you got to fly the slipper, go for it. Because, all right, yeah, we got to do that. Kris is going, wait a second, I didn't sign up for this. So we acknowledge, first of all, some folks that some has joined in. There is Auntie Kay Bennett. She is saying aloha. She jumped in right there to and there is Heke Ole. Aloha, Kris and Keiko. Heke Ole's right there. She is
Aloha, everyone.
They drop in and they say hello, and we certainly welcome, and we'll have others joining us as well. So, Kris, my goodness, who would have thought it? Coming out of Ke'au, just outside of Hilo, by Mountain View, by the post office, would come a young man, that would find his way to China, Korea, Japan, in front of thousands of people, playing the ukulele. In your wildest dreams, Kris, was this ever something that you said, yeah, it's going to happen? What did you think, thinking forward when you started playing?
Well, when I first started playing, I was just playing for just pure enjoyment, just trying to learn something new. So never in my wildest dreams would I've ever thought that so many years later we'll be in different countries playing an ukulele.
Really, right? Man. So I'm told that your very first ukulele, very first one, your dad came home with the ukulele, And by the way, do you still have this ukulele, Kris?
Yeah, that ukulele is sitting on our shelf. It has one broken string, but the other three strings are the original set. All fishing line string is an $8 ukulele from Walmart.
An $8 ukulele from Walmart. Very cool. Very cool. What did you think when your dad brought home this $8 ukulele?
Well, at first when I started playing in middle school, and all my friends were bringing these nice koa kamakas, ko aloha ukuleles, and so I asked my dad, "Can you get me?" At the time, I wanted a $400 applause ukulele because it was what Imo Garza was playing at the time, and so
Oh.
so I asked him for that, and I remember begging him on the phone. I remember sitting outside, begging him on the phone, and he said, "Okay, I'll take you to get an ukulele," and he took me straight to the tourist section of Walmart to get the $8 ukulele.
Hey, no, no, I'm gonna bring that up again because this just wasn't any ukulele, brah. Check, check. There was even palm trees on the. Hey, this is happening, brah. This is
It's the
happening.
deluxe.
Yeah. So, did you say, I'm not gonna play it because it's an $8 Walmart ukulele or what?
No, actually, so the correct story is he brought me to Walmart, and so I saw a $12 ukulele,
Ah,
and that was too expensive.
oh,
So then he made me get the $8 one. But
okay.
I brought that ukulele to school. Um, well, when all my friends saw me with the ukulele, because I just felt so like I guess insecure with my ukulele being the cheapness of it as it was. Um, I would tell them, "Oh, this is a special ukulele that was $200 from this place," and I'll try to play it so that it sounds like a $200 ukulele.
Very good. I mean, there was nowhere to go but up on that one, right? Yeah, yeah. Um, Interestingly enough, and we'll talk about NAM in just a little bit. I was at one year standing at the NAM in NAM at the Kamaka ukulele booth over there. I was talking to Kris Kamaka, and we're looking across the way. And as you know, Kris, you've been there. You and your mom have been there. There's this aisles and aisles of all these ukuleles from China and from Hong Kong, and all these cheap. Some are like plastic little ukuleles, and some have like they're pink, and then they have flamingos on them and stuff, right? And that's the market. They go to Target and to Walmart, and those are the people
Yeah.
buy that. And so I said to Kris Kamaka, I said, what do you think about these cheaply made ukuleles? I mean, Kamaka ukulele is the gold standard for ukulele. What do you think about all
Yeah.
these cheapies over there? And he said, Kamaka, when we first started, I looked at that and I was like not happy. I said, look at those. But then as it went along, I moved to this position. He said, you know what? Good. Because when parents want to buy, the child says they want to learn the ukulele, rather than the parents spending $400 for a Kamaka ukulele or $800 or $1,200 for a Kamaka, buy those cheap ukuleles. And if the child is serious enough and they play it enough, they're going to end up buying that $800, $1,200 ukulele from us. And so
Yeah.
he goes, God bless them. I'm glad that they're here because there's a place for them in the entire spectrum of ukulele. And I went,
Hmm.
oh, I like that, And so therein lies the story of Kris Fuchigami, from Walmart to Kamaka ukuleles.
Yeah, and that's basically what my dad was saying. That if I can prove myself on this $8 ukulele and prove to him that it's not just a fad and I'm going to be serious about it, then he'll reconsider getting the more expensive ukulele. So it's pretty cool how him and Kris have that similar mindset.
um, And it was the same when I was talking with a kumuhula one time when I was back home, and we were someplace, and there were some folks that were dancing, and there was a teacher. I won't call that person a kumuhula, but a teacher that was teaching these kids, and the kumuhula was watching the dancing. He was going, ooh, you know. And I said, what? He goes, oh. I said, well, you want to talk to the? He says, no, 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 no. Here's what's going to happen. If those youngsters, those haumana, learning the hula, are serious, they're going to learn all they can from this person, the basic moves and all they can. And at some point, if they're serious, they're going to end up in a halau like mine, and they're going to learn the language, they're going to learn the history, they're going to learn the culture. It's going to be more than pearly shells, puka shells, or little brown girl and grass skirt kind of stuff. They'll end up that way. He said, so God bless those, because it's good they're learning all those basics, whatever's, but they're kind of sloppy, but that's okay. If anybody's serious, they're gonna end up with me at my halau or with another kumu hula. And I'm like, yeah, So there you go with Kumu Kamaka over there at his Kamaka ukulele booth, talking about those others, ukuleles over there. Yeah, wow. So that ukulele is enshrined at the Fuchigami household right now. I mean, it has a special place, of course. But
kind of on, in a shrine. It's just on the shelf collecting dust.
hey, come on! You said it's missing one string. How dare you, Kris? Mom Fuchigami, fly the slipper right now. He's not taking care of that ukulele. That's great. One of the celebrations that you enjoyed, Kris, was this 2021 award from the from Hara that puts together the Na Hoku Hanohano Award presentation. And here's your dad and your mom and your sister with the award. How did you feel? What went through your mind as when you realized that you were nominated and then you got the award for the best instrumental
Well,
of the year?
that one, this picture that you showing right now is actually from the 2019 one.
Okay.
It was actually, I think it was the last live event. But I remember just sitting there with my family, and I remember my mindset the whole day was that there's five of us in the finals, and each person is trying their very best every single day. Social media, performing, anything to do with music, they're trying their very best. So whoever takes the award home, they deserve it because everybody's equally trying their best in this music scene. And so I was fine whether I walked away with the award or I received the award. And when they had announced my name, I remember I couldn't breathe, and I was like, I cannot breathe right now. And then I gotta go on stage and try to say something, and my mind is totally blank. But it was just such an experience and such a blessing to be able to take home that award that year.
Yeah. Wow. But you have so now you have three hokus. Um,
Two.
you have two of them. Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm visioning the third one that's coming up. Because from the music that I'm hearing and the music that I've been able to absorb on YouTube and the videos that are out there, you produce just a very, very special sound and a special vibe. You and your mom, the arrangements are off the charts. The arrangements are definitely off the charts. And I'd like to just, for a moment, why don't we just take a moment and enjoy, in fact, this is one of my favorite songs. Sabora Mi has always been a favorite of mine.
Oh.
And to hear the instrumental, I love it when someone can sing it, the vocals, but to hear you play it and to hear your mom with just all those wonderful fills on it is great. Here is Kris Fuchigami and his mom, Keiko Fuchigami, Sabor to Me. That is beautiful, my friend. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
And, when the Menehunis can applaud, they don't applaud very often. And those are Menehunis from Volcano. They live just in the back of Volcano store up in the back there. Especially. So, tell me about arranging those. You hear it in your head. How do you communicate that with your mom? The feeling you get when any of these arrangements you make on these original tunes. You have quite a few original pieces as well. How does that happen?
Yeah. So when I'm coming up with an original tune or a cover song, it usually starts when I'm either working out or sleeping or eating or anything. The tune just pops in my head. I gotta quickly stop whatever I'm doing and try to hum it into my phone. But majority of the time, because my singing voice is so horrible, I cannot tell what I just did. So I just gotta keep listening to it over and over to try and see what I was thinking at the time, and then from that point I start mapping out what instrument is gonna do what, and or if it's just a dual piece between my mom and myself, then I start mapping out what I'm gonna play, what she should play to fit in perfectly and not so that we're not clashing with each other. And by the time we get together, after explaining it over the phone and then getting together and trying out the pieces that I was putting together in my head, then we just start tweaking it as we're playing together, and then we get the final result, which is to end up. It's just always a perfect mixture because we're trying our best to um, mesh together rather than both people try to play all out, and it starts clashing with each other. So that's basically the steps that we go through every single time that we're putting together something.
Wow. Um, by the way, your mom is such a wonderful artist. Her illustrations, her drawings that she shares on social media are so cute. And I don't want to take anything away from your ukulele playing, but I was taken by her artwork, um, and she illustrated one of the ways in which how you guys arrange stuff. So uh, here we have. Uh, Keiko on keyboard saying like this, and Kris over here is sitting and he's going, no. Okay, so
That's pretty accurate.
that is so cute.
And all of my mom's artwork, when she puts out those little snips like that, there it's exactly what happened.
That is, oh, but the word kawaii, kawaii is so cute, so cute. Here's another one that is kawaii. I love this one. And here is another uh, piece. It's a work of art here. Really, it is beautiful, and it conveys so much warmth and so much aloha. And your mom has the the puppy and the kitty with all the love coming out, and they're all wearing their masks, and in spite of all of this that's going on all around us, there is, even underneath the mask, that she is smiling, and it says aloha. And I saw that, and it just warmed my heart. It was so beautiful, man. Thank you, Keiko, for doing that. That's really. Please don't stop. Please continue doing that, especially the ones about Kris. Can you? I want to see more about Kris. But um, so, Kris, you have one son, Kris Jr.
Yep.
How
Chris
old is
Jr.
he? How
He was
old is
born
he?
last July.
Okay.
He's gonna be making 7 months this month.
Oh my goodness. Tell me about being an ukulele father.
There was a lot of adjusting to be done in the beginning,
Uh-huh.
mainly because my son will always come first, and so I always to me it was always family then ukulele,
Yeah.
and that's basically my life: family, ukulele, and work. But now it's my son, then family, then then ukulele, then work. So it was a lot of putting my music career on the back burner for those
Sure.
first couple months where he's really just exploring everything. Every day is a new thing to him, and
Uh-huh.
so it was a challenge in the beginning, but now we're so used to it, and he's just a joy to have around.
Somehow in the future, just like I'm envisioning another Hoku for you, Kris, I'm also envisioning sometime in the future. Here's Papa San, Kris Fujigami, talking to his son Junior. Son, it is time for you now to learn the ukulele. Here is a ukulele that your grandfather gave to me. It only has three strings, but I'm gonna fix that up. It came from this place called Walmart. So I want you to, I want you to have this ukulele, son. It has palm trees on it, and
I think by then it's gonna be all termite dust.
yeah. Oh, we have some friends. We have some friends that are popping in over here, so we want to acknowledge that. Um, let's see. Oh, guess who? Guess who? all of us
Rick.
local musicians on Hawaii Island are so proud of Kris and Keiko and all of their accomplishments. There's our brother Rick Chikaku. Uh, I had the pleasure of knowing Rick while he lived here in California, and we can share some adventures later on. And there he is. There he is. There's brother Rick right there, handsome bugger there, and he has. Oh my goodness, what is it? Is it Hilo Guitar and Ukulele? What is the name of his shop?
Yeah,
Uh,
Hilo ukulele and guitar.
Hilo Ukulele and Guitar. Yeah. I several years ago I had a wonderful opportunity to drop in and visit a little bit at his shop over there. And here's Auntie Hetty. She is one of our wonderful Sandwich Island social network, Ohana. She says, Aloha, Kamaka, Kris and Keiko, just on now. That's Auntie Hetty from Cerritos, California. And Auntie Hetty is saying, so cute the artwork, so special. Here's Marty Burns. Here's one of our regulars. Sorry, a little bit late. I'm blaming Patricia. Hey, do not blame Patricia. That's his wife. Do not blame Patricia, Marty. Just remember, Marty, you gotta sleep sometime, Marty. So don't. And Auntie Hetty. Now take it from Auntie Hetty. She is a tutu. She says, babies are a lot of work, but it goes by so quickly. So enjoy the journey. Wise words from
Yeah,
Tutu,
definitely.
Auntie Hetty over there from Cerritos. And we get Kevin Wiedemeyer from San Diego. Oh, we need to alert Brother Kevin. Let's say this right now. Kris Fuchigami, you are coming to San Diego. Do you have the date? I don't have the date in my head, but when are you going to be in San Diego?
It's gonna be the 25th of this month. I think 25th, yeah, or 26th.
It's okay. We will
See.
confirm that. But Kevin,
Yeah, 26th of this month.
26th of this month, Kris, his mom Keiko, and he may bring his Walmart ukulele, but he will be in San Diego. So please tell your ohana, and we're going to put it up later on in the show. But Kevin would be a great person to kind of network with down there. Let folks know that you're coming to town. That's great. Here's Rick. Sorry, I had to close my store. Oh, I didn't know you had to close your store, brother. But I was blessed to have Kris as one of my instructors at the shop. Okay. I didn't realize the shop had closed, but you know what, Rick? As they say, when one door open, somebody left the window open on the other side. You got to climb through the window. Maybe not literally through your store window, but maybe something else may come along. Good things will come. Yeah, it's been a tough time for everybody during the pandemic, for sure. One of the things, in fact, that was the last time that I saw you was here in Anaheim, Kris. I got to see you and your mom. And for the last 2 years, NAM has been canceled. It's coming up in June. And what are some of the things that you enjoy when you come to the convention in Anaheim there, Kris?
Oh well, for us, we perform at the Kamaka booth every year, and that's always a highlight because it's the one time of the year that majority of the Kamaka ukulele players come together, and it's a time that we're all such close friends with each other, and so it's always great to see everybody, and just hang out. And also, not just at the Kamaka booth, but just walking around that entire floor, it's just filled with a lot of ukulele makers, a lot of friends, and you just jump on and jam with anybody. That's the name of the game for NAM, is just being able to go to any booth and with any ukulele player and jam, or any guitar player, or any musician actually, and just jam and have a good time.
Yeah, and there you have on the left Uncle Benny Chong. There's Brian Tolentino. There's Andrew Molina. I just had Andrew last week on the Aloha Friday show. There's our
Oh,
Wailua boy, Kale Gamiya. There's Aiden, who I haven't seen for so long, and none other than Jake Shimabukuro. And the guy in the black with the black hat, I had his name just on the tip. I know the one standing next to him is Keiko Fuchigami, but I don't. And then there's Herb Ota Jr. Um, great ukulele players standing there with you, all who play Kamaka ukuleles. What an amazing lineup that was! Incredible. So NAM is a quite a event where all of us kind of get together and talk story. And here's another friend of ours that I know their family as well, Lisi Lee. She and her sister and her mom and dad, they're always there. She's another great ukulele player. Um, there
yeah,
with
she's
you.
awesome.
Yeah, she's a cutie. She's a cutie. So, so you travel not just over here in continental U.S. Um, rumor has it that you also ended up in the far reaches of French Polynesia. This is Tahiti. Man, this is beautiful. Your mom took this picture, huh?
Yeah, she was going for a stroll. That's right outside the hotel, actually.
Okay, so this was not your hotel room, actually.
No, I
No.
wish.
Oh man, that is gorgeous. Yeah, that is almost like something out of a postcard per se, huh? How were the audiences there? How was the crowds there, Chris?
Well, in Tahiti, they really, I think, I feel like music is number one to everybody in Tahiti, and they just fully bask in their surroundings when they're at a concert. And we had the privilege of being a part of the Guinness World Record attempt at the most ukulele players playing the
Oh
same song at
wow,
the same time. And Tahiti had, I think they had well over 5,000 people that showed up, which was that picture that you just showed. And
amazing!
there was I think a couple thousand people who couldn't make it into the arena because the arena was too small. So they had set the record that year.
Uh-huh.
Um, and I think China beat their record a few years later, but they held their record for a number of years. But the people in Tahiti are just so, I mean, you talk about aloha spirit in Hawaii. It's the same over there. It's just, um, everywhere you go, the people that you talk to, they just feel like it just feels like they've been your family or they've been your friends for a very long time. So we're really excited that we got to go there, and um, we have plans to be back there um, at the ending of this year. I mean, we're not supposed to say anything yet, but I'm sharing it on here, special. But yeah, we have plans to go back there later this year and do the same thing all over again.
Ah, last week when I had Andrew on, he was talking about his trip to Tahiti, and he shared a video of him eating this fish, fararu, I forgot the
Oh
name.
yeah,
It's this fermented fish, and I think Aiden was in the picture there, sitting at the table,
yeah.
and him. And so Andrew said, "By the way, talk to Chris about this fish. Ask him if he had a chance to taste the fish as well." I don't think he did. I said, "Okay, I will." So from Andrew Molina, he wants to. He was asking about this fish. Did you?
Well, they brought the fish out to us, and
Uh-huh.
we denied it. We couldn't do it.
It was. He said it was fermented and it had say coconut milk, fermented coconut milk, and it was quite interesting as
Yeah,
well.
he's very brave.
Yeah, and I wanted to just share this. This was also in Tahiti. These collage of pictures in Tahiti. Fabulous. Look at those crowd of
Yeah, so
people.
the one with the outside crowd was the ukulele Guinness World Record, and then the one in the concert hall was actually their first international ukulele festival.
Wow. Wow, wow. And so, if plans go well and God willing, would this be another ukulele uh, festival in Tahiti? If that all works well.
Yep, I think is going to be their third one.
Wow.
So this will be taking place in October.
Uh-huh. Great. Great, great, great. That's beautiful. So let's see. From Tahiti, not necessarily from Tahiti, but another place that you've also been at is in South Korea. How was that experience?
That was actually our first tour ever, and so it was just um, it was quite the experience to just go from playing at a coffee shop, because I grew up when I started playing the ukulele, and after I graduated high school, I was only playing at a coffee shop every single week, a 2-hour gig every single week, and then to go from playing at the coffee shop to touring in South Korea, it was so totally different, but it was a great experience. I for the first time in my life, I experienced major car sickness because I'm not really used to other people driving me. But other than that, the people of Korea just love the ukulele. It's such a the ukulele has such a big scene over there, and the fans that are there, they after the concert, they follow your car and they eat at the places that you're eating at, and it's nice to be surrounded by people that love the same instrument that you do.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing the the amount of love for this humble four-string instrument that people
Yeah,
around the world have? Yeah. Um, Andrew was saying the very same thing, that it's an instant friend maker. As soon as they see you with an ukulele, big smiles come on. Well, you can't play the ukulele without smiling inside and outside as well, right? It's such a, no
yeah,
matter what you're playing,
definitely.
it's such a joyful instrument. And Andrew and his dad Jay, I've known Jay forever, back into the '90s, but that he and his dad, traveled together, and they're saying it's so amazing how magical the ukulele is, and how it just is like a magnet, just draws people to you. You found the same
Yeah,
thing, huh?
yeah, definitely.
Wow. Here we are in Japan. Goodness. Tell us about what's going on here.
That one was in Yokohama. It was at the ukulele picnic that they have every year, and I remember that one so clearly because it was, I think it was like 110, 115 degrees, and my pedal board that I use for my effects like reverb and distortion, it started to get real faulty, and the screen started to just start blinking. I think it
Oh,
was too hot that the machine was shutting down.
starting to melt. So what did you do? I mean, it hung on there, or you went to
Yeah,
plan
hug on
B?
for that. That day we had to perform. I think we performed 3 or 4 times at that festival, and so between each set, we'd go back in the car, blast the AC on top all of our equipment,
Oh,
and then come out for the next one. So
yeah.
yeah, it would bring down the temperature, and it would hold up for the next the next performance.
How about mom's keyboards? Any did the temperature affect keyboards as well, or just the
Yeah,
pedals?
yeah, and because she has to press the keys, all the keys is on fire.
Keiko,
But
I know.
yeah, Japan is the same way. I mean, just like Korea, they just have such a deep love for ukulele and for Hawaiian culture as well.
Yeah,
Um, and they just adore anything that has to do with Hawaii. So it's such a pleasant time every time you're able to travel to Japan and just be amongst the music scene there.
yeah, amazing, amazing. We're going to take a little break, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about China, and we're going to talk about concerts coming up here in California and in Colorado in 2022, coming up really quickly. But we're going to take a little pause right now for this. Yes, indeed. A big mahalo to all of our Sandwich Island social network family that support what we do here on our channel, our YouTube channel, and here on Facebook Live as well.
Attention all you adults. Get the COVID vaccine. As we get back to school, it's important that we mask up and vax up. We want to play with our friends. For more information, go to pacificislanderhealth.org. Give it a shot.
Yes, indeed. Across the nation, Native Hawaiians and Pacific Islanders are being disproportionately affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. And so the Southern California Pacific Islander COVID-19 response team aims to provide information and resources to help our community stay healthy and to stay safe. And pacificislanderhealth.org is the place to go to learn more information on what you and your ohana can do to protect yourself. Once again, pacificislanderhealth.org. That's the place to go. So there you go. Next week, Friday, Richard Nato. He's on the other side. He's on the Kamoela side there, Kris. Um, he's got his studio, and he's excited about some new projects. He's going to be going to Japan, if I'm not mistaken, and do some work there. And he's excited about some music. Yeah, Richard Nato. He and I go way back when he was with Toma Nato back in the day. Before you were born, before you got that ukulele from your dad. I'm just saying. So let's see. South Korea, Japan. Where else? We said China. We talk about Japan. And there's China. Okay. Oh my goodness. Aren't these are the same people that were in Japan? I'm just kidding. Kris, do you travel with your own crowd or what? They all the same people following you around. Tell me about the China experience, Kris.
We actually had a lot of fun in China. We started off at the Shanghai Music Expo, which is very similar to the NAMM show. So it's pretty much China's NAMM show. And we were there for 3 days, I think. And then from that day on, we had a concert pretty much every night for the next week.
Wow.
And so we were just flying from city to city. And it was basically we would travel in the morning and do the show at night, go to sleep, wake up at like 3 o'clock, and then travel to the next city, do the show. So it was such a experience. I mean, we were there to spread the ukulele as fast as possible and then come home. So but it's so cool to see that out in China there's just so many people that love the ukulele, and we had people opening the shows for us, little kids like 9-10 years old. They're already in love with the ukulele, and so it's just cool to see that the ukulele just spread like wildfire in the last 10-20 years.
Yeah. Would you say what impact did Jake Shumbukuro have on kind of opening up uh, the popularity of ukulele internationally? Do they are they?
I feel like Jake. So for me, I was a big fan of Jake. Growing up, he's mainly the reason why I started playing the ukulele, because I've never seen an ukulele do what he was doing,
Mhm.
and I think because he played with such a different style, it really um, just opened the eyes of a lot of people around the world, not knowing that the ukulele can, it doesn't just play Hawaiian, it plays whatever you want it to play. It's pretty much a mini guitar. And because of Jake, I think that he took the ukulele from just Hawaii and he propelled it to the rest of the world, with his style and also with his character. He's such a loving, caring person, and it was just he was the right person at the right time to take the ukulele to where it needed to be, and to show that the ukulele is a real instrument that to be reckoned with.
Indeed, indeed, yeah. Um, he was not the first ambassador, but certainly the ambassador of the ukulele that took it on such a large scale with such global results. No question about that. Here you guys
Hmm.
are. This is Reno,
Yeah,
Reno,
that was
Nevada.
back in 2020,
Uh huh.
I think, or 2019, somewhere around there.
Right.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry, I'm 10 years in the future.
Oh,
2009.
okay. This was a
But that
workshop.
was at the that was the Reno Ukulele Festival, and this was just in our downtime. We just got in a little semicircle, and we're just jamming until the
Nice,
next workshop or the next concert. Yeah.
nice, nice. Yeah. As I said, ukulele is such a friendly instrument, right? People see you playing, they all kind of want to gather together uh, and play together. It's just a social instrument as well. Um, so
Yeah.
you traveled internationally, globally, and I think it's so beautiful. And I was saying this to Andrew. Um, he had an opportunity touring with his dad. He had never in his wildest dreams would he ever think that he and his dad would be together, and how much his dad brings to the table with that great bass. Jay
Hmm.
is an amazing bass player as well. Um, and you and your mom, traveling with your mom, that experience in itself, you guys creating these brand new memories and experiences that you would never have expected without you picking up that ukulele. It may never have happened. How magical that
Yeah.
is, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed that we get to travel together, because when you're touring, um, the audience sees either the workshop or the concert. They see you at your peak of your tour on stage performing, but then in between that is the downtime. It's where you start to feel homesick a little bit, but because my mom is always there with me, um, traveling the world, it's like bringing a piece of home where you just feel comfortable no matter where you are, wherever you are. As long as my mom is with me, by my side, I feel like I'm at home. I just feel comfortable.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That is beautiful. And right there with you. Um, I need to also share another wonderful piece of music from the amazing catalog of music of Kris and Keiko Fujikami. Here we go, and it's again one of my favorites from Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Here we go. Okay. Is that Hilo Bay? Are you right? Are you right there at Hilo? Is that where that was
That
shot?
one was in Waikoloa.
That was Waikoloa.
Yeah.
So beautiful, man. Great job. Great job. Um, if you just joined us, hey, where you guys was? It's just too late already. Chris and I, we're gonna have dinner. We're going, we're going, we're going, we're going to grind someplace over there. Um, Information about Kris Fuchigami can be found. You see it right there, krisfujigami.com. And my goodness, the hour has passed by so quickly, and I did not want
Yeah.
to end our time together without talking about your concerts that are coming up, because already I get Brother Kevin's going, cool, I'm going to put on my calendar, we're going be. See these local guys. Yeah, I like, no, we're going be. Okay, well, go. KrisFujigami.com is where you can go for information on all of his tours. And Tahiti's popping in. That was a great piece, wasn't it? Oh, man.
Thank
Uh,
you.
it, you know, all of the music I've been listening to, Kris, is so joyful. It just emanates from inside you. You are a very calmly understated, very serious-looking young man. But inside is this wellspring of just this beautiful music, and it's so wonderful. And it just plays right through your fingers, and it comes out. And I enjoy your music so much there, Kris. Go to krisfujigami.com, please, to get all the information about his upcoming concerts. I can tell you right now, some dear friends of mine, I'm going to bring this up right here, over at the Anacapa ukulele. I see some great friends of mine in there. There's Lisa, and there's Jude Wilson in the red, Lloyd and Lisa on the right-hand side. These are some great folks over at Anacapa Ukulele, and they are going to be having Kris with a workshop there, and that workshop and a little concert is going to follow right after that. Tell us a little bit about what our folks can expect when they come to your workshop, and the concert afterwards.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a concert on the 25th at Roseville at the Strum Shop, and a workshop, and then the 26th we're gonna be doing the Ukulele the Pros first annual ukulele festival in San Diego, and then on the 27th again it's gonna be at Anacapa Ukulele, and for the workshop we're gonna be going over techniques that are going to help your playing. So basically, if I were to explain it real simply, instead of picking one note, you're gonna pick that note 10 times really fastly to in that same time frame to add a little bit more to your song. So we're just going over techniques that are gonna turn a simple phrase into a more complex phrase, and you can use that in any song that you're gonna jam with or any arrangement that you're trying to put together.
Sweet, awesome. Tell us again where in San Diego the event's going to be.
I'm not sure about the actual address, but you can go to ukulelethepros.com/concert, and then that's where you can pick up tickets for the event.
Okay. And there's a reference to that on krisfujigami.com, right? When you go there on the tour, it tells you where. Yeah. Okay. Didn't mean to put you on the spot there, Kris, but I have it up there. So, Brother Kevin Wiedemeyer, San Diego, check out krisfujigami.com. Get the tickets. Let all your family, let the ohana down there know that Fujigamis are coming. Keyboard and ukulele. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful. And I'll definitely have it on my calendar. Come and visit. The one in Ventura is probably only about 45 minutes from my house. So I'll pop on in and say hello to you guys as well.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing it. And I'm more interested in spending time with your mom and learning more about her keyboard playing, Kris. It's fine. You got the hoku and everything, but I need to talk with your mom, okay? And she's gonna tell me about her grandbaby. And is that the first grandchild? Kris Jr., the first one.
Third.
Oh, the third one. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So grandma is already quite acclimated to being a grandma, and when the third one came around, she had practice on the first two, so smooth then. Okay. Let me see. I think we've talked about just about. I wanted to make sure that our friends knew about your performances, and if KrisFujigami.com. I also saw in a few months you're also going to, is it Denver, Colorado? I saw Colorado on there if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so they have the Denver Uke Fest on it's May 5th through May 7th, I believe.
Uh-huh.
So we'll be there.
Sweet.
And then hopefully NAMM in June.
Yeah, that would be so wonderful if we're able to do that, and if they can put that together in a in a form where it's safe and we don't feel uncomfortable, that would be really great. But because there's a lot of people that come to that, it's like it's
Yeah,
jammed in there.
definitely.
Yeah. Keiko Fujigami, thank you so much. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Kris, thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you coming on and sharing your
thank you.
Friday afternoon with us. It's been a fun ride. We're going to see you in Ventura. Brother Kevin Wiedemeyer, you should have stopped by Kris's performance in San Diego and send him our aloha as well. We have lots of, let's see, we have others that put, let me see. Folks are just talking with one another, maybe making plans to come to your concert. That's good. Alrighty then, we're going to put Kris back in our very, very elaborate green room. We're going to say aloha. We'll see you soon, Kris. Take care. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
Aloha,
guys. Aloha.
Kris. There he goes off to our virtual green room right here on the Sandwich Island Social Network. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone, on our special time this evening, Friday evening, with the Aloha Friday with the Sandwich Island Social Network. It's been fun. Thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you soon. Next week, Friday, Richard Nato. That's going to be good fun with Richard Nato as well. Until then, bid all of you a hui ho. Please take care. Be safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Say aloha.